acting up on these insecurities. What's going on YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys!
And we are back with an all-new insecurity vid. Today is Monday, August 14th. We are reviewing season 2, episode 4, Hella LA.
Hella LA.
And you know what? Insecure did not let me down.
I'm trying to be hella LA.
Right. Did you hear the part when they were saying that's why they need to get the fuck out of LA? I'm listening to her like, bitch, we trying to get in LA. But yeah, it was a really funny episode. As always, I would definitely say for me, the stars of the show was Kelly and of course Issa. Issa's just so fucking funny. I don't know what Issa's problem is. Like,
She may be a little bit off. Like, she's just so funny.
so go ahead, young man. Tell me about this episode, shawty.
Oh, I'm being you again?
You being me, bitch. You're taking over the insecure reviews. Are you joking?
Oh, I think that was a one-time thing.
Bitch, you better go ahead and do this damn episode.
So, starts off with, what's her name? Our good girlfriend, Issa. And she is on her way to Molly's house. And so, you know, that she gets there, Kelly's there, drinking as usual. And, you know, Molly's not dressed yet. So we find out they're going to bump it. Kiss and grind.
Kiss and grind.
Kiss and grind.
Which Issa Rae said is an actual thing.
It's a real party. So I guess we just kiss and grind on people. I'm not quite sure. But they're on their way there. And so Issa is just like hella
pumped,
excited. Like she's so pressed-tina, as we call Cardi.
Yeah.
Like so pressed to get there. Like she's just like rushing Molly. Molly's like, bitch, calm down. Like these niggas is not going nowhere. So we know that Issa is actually going to meet one of her potential, you know, at bays. And but she's also, you know, she's like, her plan is to get some extra niggas too.
Right.
So, cause like, right now at this point, Issa's just trying to serve her vagina on a platter, okay? So it's just like, you want some, come get it.
But she's also keeping apartment day in her back pocket
Right,
as well. Like,
exactly. So she's not bringing no niggas to the house.
Right.
Because she don't want apartment babies. But anyway. So Molly finally gets dressed, they leave out, they're on their way. So then it cuts to young Lawrence, who is getting dressed.
no rents.
Yeah, Rents. And he's getting dressed, and I'm like, shit, where the fuck is he going? Like, is he going to kiss and grind too?
But I also noticed, or was it last episode? But I didn't notice that he was already in his new apartment.
So he's getting ready, and what's his homeboy's name?
Chad.
I love Chad.
Chad is an asshole.
I love him. Like, literally love him. So anyway, you know, he calls Rents, like, what the fuck are you doing? Lawrence like, I'm still home, I'm getting dressed. He's like, what the fuck is taking you so long? He's like, I was on the phone with so-and-so. He wanted to come through. Chad's straight like, nah, not tonight. I'm not fucking with that nigga. Or whatever. So, you know, they just talking about how they about to have a lit ass night. Chad's about to go hit up his weed man. And so Lawrence is about to go get the drink. So it's just like bam.
But you know what's so funny is that part with the weed man, because Lawrence is like, nah, because last time we had them drops, I blacked out. And then he was like,
Yeah,
no, we're gonna get him. Because that's crazy, because back in the day when I used to smoke weed, we had started smoking this weed that was like real fuzzy. And it was like we wasn't gonna smoke that shit again because Tanae had a bad experience. But it was like every time we went to go get weed, like for the next couple weeks, we gonna go get that shit. We had
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's crazy. Don't do drugs. Okay, don't do drugs. So anyway, it cuts back to our good homegirl Issa. They are finally there at Kiss and Grind, and it is lit.
It's lit.
Like, it's hella black people everywhere for the culture, fucking it up. So it's just real nice, and like Issa just basically like, bitch, I'm about to get me some drinks, cause one of these niggas is getting this vagina.
It's
like
down
tonight. That is what's going on. So that's our plan. And, you know, Kelly's just like, I'm chilling, I'm letting niggas come to me. Molly's just like, I'm I'm just here for the drinks and the dancing. all like literally. So they get there, they finally get to their seat that's all the way in the back. Like, how much?
I wonder if they got their tickets late.
I hope you didn't pay a high, like, I hope it wasn't that expensive.
Right.
But anyway, so they're all the way in the back. So in comes Molly's little homeboy, Dro. And so they're all talking or whatever, and they're chilling. And so he's like, what the fuck y'all doing all the way back here? Like, you know, going in on their seats or whatever. So he's like, all right, I'm about to go back to my seat with my homeboys and my food. So Molly's like,
You got food?
you got food? I'm going with you. So she leaves. So then it's just Kelly and Issa. So Issa is so excited about being a hoe. I'm gonna have Molly, please have a talk with Molly, get your friend.
Wait, but when they first got to the table, was that when those bitches was at the table?
You remember that it was just them sitting there. Like, it was just them and some girls had came and they was like, bitch, you ain't pay for this. But it was just them two when that happened. So that happened. So Issa's just like too pumped about being a hoe. Like, she's just trying to like, that's all she's talking about is hoeing. And it's just like, okay, Issa, I understand you want to be hoe. Like, I understand you want to get some dick. But you just gotta scale back. You're doing too much. But anyway, her and Kelly, you know, they go out. They start looking for niggas. They go one way. I mean, you know, split up and they on the prowl. So Kelly, I think she off the bat meets somebody. Mm-hmm. But you know, Issa's walking around. So then they go back to our nigga ring.
But hold on, I have to bring up the fact because the disrespect is just so real. Like, I can't even believe Issa allowed this shit in this. I mean, even Melina, because she's good friends with Solange and Beyonce. We have to stop playing with
I try to skip it.
It's not right, y'all. It stresses me out because the thing
stresses me out. That's why I'm trying to skip it.
She literally met Kelly and Beyonce this weekend, so I know Destiny's Child watches this fucking show. Bitch, stop that poor Michelle shit. Seriously, see them, be like, what's up, Destiny's Child? Y'all look like Destiny's Child or something like that. So she like, who Michelle? She like, I'm not Michelle. She like, you Michelle. And then Issa give it a finger. What's wrong with being Michelle? Don't be acting like Michelle parts on these songs ain't the hottest parts of the song. I don't like, ain't no damn poor Michelle. Michelle out here with her new nigga, living, taking him to Red Lobster, get her money low key. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. But I'm done. I just had to say that because I know Beyonce and Kelly and Michelle was watching that shit last night. Like,
I purposely skipped that part.
No.
Just because it was stressful for me.
Alright, go ahead.
Thanks. So anyway,
we
go back to my nigga Lawrence. Lawrence is in the car, he's on his way, and it's just like hella traffic. So he sees some cars make a U-turn. So this nigga decides to make a U-turn. As soon as he hits turn, here's the fucking police. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be some Black Lives Matter shit.
Right.
So immediately Lawrence turned the fucking radio to like Michael Bublé. And it's just like, cause he had that ratchet shit on. So the police comes up and he's like, are you in a hurry? Lawrence is like, nah. I'm like, no. And so he's like, where are you going? And he's like, to the grocery store. So the police is like, give me your fucking ID. Like, I don't have time for that. Give me your license and your registration. So he takes it. So he goes to put his license back, and you got the other fucking white cop that's trigger happy.
Right.
Put your hand over the fear. I'm like, oh shit, Lawrence, you might get shot.
And he making, it's a shame like that this is on TV, but this is like actually real life. Like, Lawrence is scared because you just never know.
You never know what happens when you get pulled over by the cops. So, you know, the cop finally comes back with his shit. He's like, I'm just gonna let you off with a warning this time. Calm down, all right, Speedy. Calm the fuck down. So he lets him go.
After he made that little dumbass
about
like rival schools.
And he's like,
I think one went to Georgetown, the other went to Villanova, something like that.
I guess Georgetown is called Hoyas. Honestly, I don't fucking know.
You just never know what you're going to get with these motherfuckers. But anyway.
So you know, Lawrence is like, whew, got it. So Lawrence leaves and he goes to the grocery store. And I don't know know where if this sweater is like one of Issa's and he took it when he moved out. I don't know where that cardigan came from.
I don't even think it's close to mine.
That it looked like it belonged to a woman.
I gotta look at it.
So I mean, it was nice though, and it was like, damn.
He probably got it
what
from
is
H&M.
So he has that one, and so he's in the line, and it's time for him to pay for his shit. He can't find his card, so he's like, oh shit, I can't find it. So the lady just looking at him like, well, what are you gonna do? Like, cause I hate when, like, I used to be a cashier. I hate when people make a big deal. Okay, you left your card. You're either gonna get the fuck out the way, so I can bring the person up behind you, or pull some money out of your ass.
You know what, but for future reference for anybody watching this video, it's always a good thing to just have your shit out, because I don't know why this bitch is talking. This bitch will get to the register and have to get her bank card from the bottom of her purse, which is basically the bottom of the ocean. She has to dig all around, like that shit is too much, and then the line builds up.
Ask me why I gotta dig at the bottom of my purse.
What?
Ask me what's in there.
Oh, girl.
50% of your shit.
Alright.
So anyway, you know, it's these two girls behind him, and they're like, that's okay, we can just pay for it. And so he's like, no, please, no. And they're like, how much is it? Like $15? And the lady's like, it's $46.92. Who the fuck is gonna pay for this?
Who the fuck is
Like,
paying that shit?
And you can just see Miss Sally don't have fucking time. She's tired. It's probably like the 6 hour of her 8-hour shift. She's over and done. So
Who pays somebody else's tab that much?
right. Well, I was like 47. Hell no. So anyway, they're like, don't worry about it. We got it. So you know, he pick up the bag and he leave. On his way out, they follow him out because he make a dumb joke. While he's looking for his money, he pulls out a lollipop and he's like, oh, I got this from the doctors. This is dumb. Okay. So he's walking out into the parking lot. White girls follow him. So they're like, hey, dum, where you going with all that drink? And so he's like, oh, I'm about to go, meet up with my homeboy. So then, like, I know straight off the bat, one of the white bitches is like, doesn't he look like Craig? And I'm like, what the fuck is Craig?
And you know what? Instantly, as soon as I saw them come outside, my mind just went straight to Get Out. Like, these bitches just look like they were here to catch a black man.
So it's like an alternative ending to Get Out. But anyway, so they're like, doesn't he look like Craig? And the other one's like, yeah, totally. And I'm like, Lawrence, get the fuck out of here. So Lawrence is like, they talking, having a little small talk. So one of the girls is like, yo, it's a shame that like you gotta go hang with your boy. I'm like, oh no. So he's like, no, I don't gotta go. I'm like, see, that's the thing. Men, especially black men, they can't fight pussy. Like, it's just like ridiculous. But anyway.
And a threesome?
Right.
Like, hell no.
Like, he probably right the fuck in the parking lot, honestly.
And you know what the good thing is? Because see, bitches, it depending on the mood. Like, if it's like that after the club shit, and you were supposed to go to IHOP with your girls, but instead you like, drop me off at my dick appointment. That's one thing. But niggas don't have no problem with you canceling pants for pussy. Oh, you met this girl? Nigga.
Right. We be like, oh, bitch, you come to drop us for dick? Like, we ain't playing.
I can't.
So anyway, so he's like, I'm not going ahead and fuck that. So they're like, all right, cool, come with me. So it's like, all right, great. So then we go over back to my homegirl, Issa. And so, she's in there, making her rounds. Nobody really hit her up yet. So I don't want to go too fast. Is this when she texted out?
I think she saw, you skipped over the part where she saw Daniel too. She saw Daniel when they first got there.
I thought she saw Daniel after that part, but she may not have.
I think she saw him in the beginning because, remember, Molly was just like, I need to know how.
What it's about to be. Okay, great. So, it's because sometimes, it's okay. Sometimes I just do a longer version of one person because it's just 3 months that you won't flip it in 5 times. But anyway, so we go back to Issa. She's at the place and, she sees Daniel. And so instead of just being cool, calm, and collected like a regular fucking human being, she runs to Molly. And so she's like, guess who the fuck is here? So Molly's like, who? And like she names somebody else. And she's like, no bitch, not her. Daniel. So Molly's was like, oh shit, like what is this about to be? And she's just like what are you trying to do? Like, are you gonna ignore him? Like, I just need to know what I should do. So what you about to do? So Issa's like, I'm just gonna go handle this drama. But it's just like, Issa, it wasn't any drama because he didn't see you, bitch.
I say it wasn't no drama, but I will say that it's like an uncomfortable feeling once you find out somebody's at a place and you know at some point y'all gonna bump it. It's just weird.
Not if I'm minding my own fucking business.
No,
like,
it's going to happen eventually. The place is only but so goddamn big.
You gonna have to bump into me. I didn't see you, nigga. I didn't see you.
Oh no, I definitely feel like she did too much going up this. But that's Issa.
This bitch literally walks across the fucking club or place over to Daniel. Hey, Daniel. And so he's like, hey, what's up? Why he's with his friends? Can we go over here? Pulls him from his friends. And I'm just like, Issa, what are you doing? What are you doing? So she's just like, the last time we saw each other, he's like, you don't really have to, do this right now. And she's like, no, I just want to let you know that I should have said that shit. And I really just shouldn't have handled this like I handled it. I just want to apologize. And he's like, it happened months ago. It's all right, whatever. And like, okay, she did a great apology because it could have went so left, honestly. But it's just like you didn't have to do this regardless.
She didn't.
So anyway, he's like, all right, cool, that's it. So she's like, yeah. So he go back to his friends and she back to being alone.
Yeah. So then skip back down to when she texts Felix.
Yeah. So she is, walking around. Nobody has bit yet. Like nobody's bit the bait. So she goes outside to the little water hole and she texts Felix. And she's like, I'm outside. So he's like, okay, cool, I'm about to come. So Felix walks up on her from the back and he's like, Issa? And she's like, oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Felix. And he's like, huh? And she's like, the typo in your description. I'm just like, oh, bitch, here you go, back to me. Fucking awkward ass. So he's just like, she's like, oh, so they just, get over there a little bit. So he's just like, I almost didn't recognize you. Did you do something different to your hair? So she's like, oh yeah, I like to switch it up. So he's like, oh, do you have to switch it back? See, for me, that right then and there would have been like, oh, you know what? My friend's calling me. I gotta go.
Middle fingers.
But she tries to,
No, because I really feel some type of way.
Yeah.
This nigga wasn't even all that. He actually was giving me.
No. So anyway, so she's like, she jumps over, she eats that. So she's like, okay, cool, whatever. So then she's talking to him some more, and he's like, is your voice always like that? Like, do you always sound like that? This bitch. Well, I had a cold a couple of months ago. I think it's still in there. Issa! So then, like, he starts looking around. So she's like, what are you looking for your friends? He's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go meet up with them. How fucking rude. Like,
it's just so insulting.
So fucking rude. And it's just going to show you how shallow fucking men are. I think in the profile she had like braids. But braids come out. What do you think I had like that all the time? It's fucking braids.
Niggas be missing out all the time on all the dope females because they just look for a certain image.
Yo, I told you the boy in my head said, the boy in my job said he does not like girls with weave. So, like, he was based out like, so what if it's like your dream girl, like the love of your life, but just this month she decided to have a weave. He was like, well, she would be the love of my life if she got a weave. And I'm like, no, you gotta cut that shit out. Like, so then he says, well, I'm just gonna miss out. Like, that's literally what he said. Wow.
You know what reminds me of, real quick, not to go off subject, but that reminds me of Simone. It's like Simone always has her little natural fro. Now, what if the person, that sees her, they're not really feeling the fro, but it's just like a couple weeks ago when she had her braids, it was like, bam, bitch, like, don't ever get it twisted. I can switch it up in a minute.
I can switch it up.
Like, niggas be missing out.
Look at me. Look at my hair the last video. Look at my hair now. Look at my hair the video before that. Like, it's constantly changing. So it's just like, niggas are stupid. So anyway, so he leaves. He ugly. He looked like a strip mall dentist.
Yeah, but she got issues anyway.
So she basically tells him like, you know, in the past, like every nigga I fuck with is just the same. So I'm really just chilling right now, like just trying to get myself together. So, you know, they see Kelly. She's dancing. So they're like, what the fuck? So anyway, they get up. They start dancing. So, you know, they start like battling and shit back from the dead. So, you know, fucking it up, doing all the dance moves and shit. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of the dance moves, one of Molly's is a little twerk job. So she turns around and she twerks on his dick, and I'm like, oh, no. Like she hurry up and you know.
Cause they put on that fucking slow song.
Well, that was after the second one. The first song, that was just like that was part of her bag, was the twerk. And then it goes to something else, and then slow motion comes on. So they dance in slow motion. This nigga literally turns her around. I had to because this is what I did while I was watching that. This nigga literally turns her around and places her on his dick. So, I mean, that's like a challenge. Honestly,
this is why girls and guys it's a stereotype, but some of it is real.
Right.
Bitches and niggas cannot be friends. I just don't like it.
So she starts like dancing on him and shit. They like grinding and shit. I'm feeling very uncomfortable and shit. So, you know, I guess it was just too much. Cause I think he kind of like, I really don't know. I took my glasses off so I didn't see it. But I feel like he grabbed some part of her body.
He might not have. She just started feeling like, okay, this is.
I think he like touched her leg or her butt or something. And then she was like, all right, yeah, this is too much. So then she's like, and I know Candace wouldn't be feeling this. And he was like, no, she would be cool with it. She's like, no, she wouldn't. He's like, actually, she would. We're in an open marriage. Excuse me? So he's like, yeah, like we don't do that shit, like that traditional ass marriage shit, like one person, he's like, I can't be everything to one person, so we found what works for us and we're open. So she's like, yeah, but no, you can find friends. And he's just like, no, like it's more than that. He's like, plus we're not out here hoeing, like we're very honest with what goes on, but you know, that's just how we do. So, you know, Molly's like, oh, okay. So Issa is still, you know, walking around looking real bummed because she don't have no nigga. So, I believe this is when they're about to leave. Mm-hmm. So, hold on. Let's go back to my nigga Lawrence. We're going to leave them at the club. So, back to my nigga Lawrence. Lawrence ends up at the white bitch's house. And so it's both of them, they like smoking weed and shit, and he's just sitting on the couch like, what the fuck is about to happen?
See, first of all, can I just say something? Y'all, please don't be smoking anybody weed. Like,
not strangers.
I just don't understand between him smoking stranger weed and just, see, because I thought that kissing the first time you meet somebody like that was just some Jersey Shore shit.
Nah.
I don't understand all that spit swapping on day fucking one. It ain't even day one. It's literally the day I met. It's fucking disgusting. Yo, I want the next episode for him to have a bump in his mouth. Like, he needs money.
I want him to get like a bump on his mouth.
It's nasty.
So, you know, he's just chilling there. And so he pulls out his phone. So she's like, why are you on your phone? And so he's just like, you know, I'm texting my homeboy. This bitch takes his phone, licks his motherfucking face. See, that's where I would have had to leave. Licks his face and takes a selfie and sends it to Chad. So, then, you know, they start playing the weekend. So she get up and she do her little, you know,
whatever the fuck.
Her little sexy dance and shit. And I'm just like, ew. This is making me really uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what is about to go on. So she's doing her little sexy dance and shit. She starts feeling on herself and shit. So then she's like, I really, really like you. And so then she just like gets on top of him and like start like tongue kissing him and gyrating on his fucking, you know, penis and shit. So I'm like, oh my God, no. So then the other girl jumps in. She pulls the girl while she pulls him from kissing, and then her and the other girl, they start kissing while Lawrence is looking, and they just start feeling and touching, and I'm just like,
of course, Lawrence is so fucking excited.
So into it. So I'm like, diner. I don't know the restaurant. I can't remember the restaurant.
Waffle House.
The Waffle House. And we all going, so let's go. So they about to leave out. Issa's not happy at all. They're about to leave out. And Molly sees Dro. So she walks up to Dro and she's like, we about to leave. And so he like, you know, she's like, we about to leave. And he's like, I'm about to leave too. And they had this little like moment. And I'm just like, it's y'all doing too much.
That's why Molly needs to stay in the
right. So they're like, you know, they're going to talk later or whatever. So they end up leaving. They go to the restaurant. Cut back to my nigga Lawrence. Full-fledged threesome. Full-fledged threesome. It's a bitch on his face and a bitch on his dick. He is literally like, I was like, is this Red Shoe Diaries?
No.
What the fuck is going on?
This was worse than Red Shoe Diaries. And Issa, I just need to know if this is where we're going.
But you know what she said? I think if you know that almost every episode, Lawrence has had his fucking pants down. And she said that in her show, since she's the fucking head honcho, what she's doing is making it so men being naked is like a normal thing. Because they've normalized women being naked.
I mean, that's fine. Make them naked. I want to see the penis though. That's my whole thing. Like,
Me?
I don't like how we can see ass and titties. I want to see some
When am I
balls.
going to see the front bottom half of?
Because I know Lawrence shit come down to his knee.
Yo,
I want to see it. I want to see it.
at least in her thigh. Like I know it's down there. So yeah, they into it, and you know, homegirl.
She doing a lot.
Oh yes, I love your big black cock and my white pussy. Ha!
Oh my god, this nigga messed up.
I was like, what? Ma'am, what the fuck are you talking about? So she's just like, you know, on top of Lawrence, going to work. Lawrence is under her, getting worked. And it's just like, she climaxes, I guess.
Wait, before she says fucking quoting Frank Ocean.
Oh!
Fuck me good, fuck me long, fuck me
See, the thing about it is,
nasty.
I can't deal with that. Like, and I heard at least 2 Frank Ocean quotes.
That's because Issa.
It may have been more, but Dro said one when he was talking to Molly, he was like, my waves went dead back then. Frank Ocean. And so then, you know, she's having sex on top, screaming, fuck me hard, fuck me something, fuck me numb. And I'm just like, fuck me hard, fuck me long, fuck me numb. And I'm like, I can't literally handle another fucking second of this. Like, I can't. See, the thing is, I know when they were on set watching this, Issa was cracking. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So you know, homegirl, come.
Gets hers.
Can you say that one?
Gets hers.
So homegirl gets hers.
He gets his.
He gets his, but the second homegirl is ready for action.
Right.
But his soldier's asleep. Okay? So she's like, they're like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, I just got mine. Like, you gotta give me a breather. And they're like, not when LaMarcus did it. Like, we know hella niggas, but they ain't say niggas. We know hella niggas that as soon as they get theirs, they're ready to go again. And he's like, hella niggas. So after that, they just automatically like dismiss his ass, honestly. They get up, they start snorting coke.
They start talking
about going to somewhere to eat, they going to somebody's party, and this nigga is still in this girl's bed.
But he's kind of like in shock, like, oh my
What you,
god.
and I'm just like, what you thought this was their first time at the rodeo?
You got played, my nigga. You got used.
Right. So then we go back to, you know, Issa and friends. We're at the diner. So it's Kelly's new bae, Kelly, Issa, Molly, and I guess Kelly's new bae's friend or whatever. So they all sitting there talking. So you know, Kelly is just being Kelly,
Turn
she's like, ooh, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, see, the rest of y'all was somewhere else. I thought Kelly was about to throw up. I didn't even never
exactly what was going on.
crossed my mind that this bitch was getting finger popped.
I was like, that bitch is getting finger popped under the table. No, I was like, Tiffany, he playing with her pussy under the table. And she was like, I thought she was sick. And I'm like, no, yo. So
Issa's just like,
Issa's eating, and then it's like one too many. So Issa's like, the fuck, and then so me, Issa's like, girl.
she even tried to say
But Molly's talking to somebody, telling her the importance of fucking Lion King in this day and age. So she like really stuck in the middle. I've been there. So,
she looked over at
she looks over like it's her only way out. She looks up at Daniel, and Daniel's looking like, what the fuck? And so Daniel picks up his phone, texts Issa, yo, is your girl getting finger popped under the table?
Issa's like, oh shit.
She literally busts out laughing, picks up her plate, and then goes to move to sit next to Daniel. And it's like Molly don't know what the fuck is going on. So it's just like, okay.
That's when Molly get that fucking text.
Right. Okay, so Molly gets a text from Dro, and he's like, you guys still out? And so she's like, yeah, we wrapping it up right now. So he's like, you want some company? And she's about to text like, that would be a good time, or something like that.
And she erased
Then she deletes it.
Then she did something else and she deleted it again.
I thought she only deleted it once.
I thought she deleted it twice.
I thought she deleted it once and then thought about it.
I don't know.
Either way, she sit back. Oh, she sit back. I'm really tired right now. That's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Praise God.
Right. So, you know, their night about to be over. Goes to my nigga Lawrence. So Lawrence is in the car. He's talking to Chad. So he's just telling Chad about the whole night. Chad's in the fucking restroom with the fucking restroom attendant. So the restroom attendant is listening to Chad, but he's also waiting for his tip.
Yeah.
Because Chad took Q-tips, lotion, mouthwash, gum. He didn't wash his hands and dry them. Like, he did everything. So, you know, Lawrence is, you know, just replaying night. Like, yeah, I met him. And then, you know, grocery store. I got to their house. He was smoking. We fucked. Like, all this type of shit. So, you know, Chad's like, y'all fuck. Word? You wore that ass out. And so, the back attendant like,
Smart.
motherfucker. So then, you know, Chad's like, well, don't forget, we going to play Sunday tomorrow, so you better stretch. And walks out, he never tips the man. Like, you know, I was just, not just, but I was in the bathroom with a lady, but I didn't have any cash. I felt really bad about it, too, because I wanted to tip her. But anyway, you know, it comes to Lawrence, he gets off the phone, the shot comes out a little bit. We see that he's in front of Issa's.
Y'all, I cried.
My nigga Lawrence.
Lawrence wants Issa back. He wants to be loved. He don't want to be used by these white bitches. He don't want to be with that ghetto bitch Tasha. He wants Issa back.
He just wants some familiarity and he wants some normalcy, and that is
I'm
what Issa
sad.
wants. Issa is getting her fucking life.
Issa would be back with him too. She knew he
Not
was right
after the night. I wonder if she gonna see like Daniel drop her off.
Right, so we'll go back to Issa, and Issa is just kikiing with Daniel, and I'm just like, because I saw a lot of people come in last night like, fuck yeah, I want Issa and Daniel back together.
Really?
Fuck that shit!
I don't want Issa and Daniel back together, but I don't want her and Lawrence back together so quick. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's episode 4. What episodes you want them back? Or
Nah.
you want them back next season?
Nah.
Damn!
Let Issa live a bit. Shit.
So this was another great episode of Insecure.
So fucking good.
I just cannot wait. I also wanted to acknowledge, I'm going to acknowledge it on my regular video, but that they've been renewed for season 3. I'm really excited about it. Also, it has been announced that Insecure episodes are in the plans of being leaked by these hackers. As you guys know, a lot of shows have been hacked recently. So I just wanted to say, you know, you guys, even if you do watch them, I can't tell you what to do. Even if you do do watch it, at least still support it on Sunday nights, and you know, keep the ratings going.
And be respectful of other people.
Exactly.
Not that we can't watch it, that we don't want to.
Right. Don't come to me like, oh my God, Issa and Lawrence, they back together. Oh my God. And I ain't see that shit yet.
I will tell you.
Also, I wanted to say to Comcast, y'all played with me last night.
Oh my God.
As soon as we was about to watch Insecure live tweet the rest of the world, I fucking came and just stopped fucking working.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that shit. I don't appreciate that shit. I don't like that shit.
Good thing we recorded.
Right. But anyway, we'll be back next Monday with an all new Insecure review. If this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We'll be back next Monday. Wait, is that what I said? Oh, if this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe. We'll be here every Monday with an all new Insecure review. For the people who have been watching, make sure you share this video. Tell a friend, tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Tell somebody about the show, and I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you guys comment and tell us what was your favorite parts of this episode. See you guys.
And if you didn't know, now you know there's no show like the show. Who now does Insecure videos? So new. Peace out.